Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a Truder. Welcome back to Fallout 4 You Only Live Once. Where last week, everything went magnificently, okay? We stabilised after some really difficult weeks. For the first time in like a month, I managed to complete an episode without taking any bloody damage. On top of that, we leveled up, took a bit of extra endurance, bringing me up to, yes, a maximum of 11 at the moment, thanks to the Scav magazine, bringing me to 182 out of 527, which is, I mean, it's not great, but it's better than it cocking was. And today I want to help move on from the disaster with the ghoul. You see, the problem with the ghouls over here in Kitty Kingdom is they're all set up in a massive ambush, you're not wearing armor, all sorts of trouble. But ghouls are, in general, a good way of trading ammunition for XP at relatively low risk. Which is why I want to head over here to Bradburton, the town on the outskirts of Nuka World, because that place is full of ghouls, but they're ghouls who are, you know, not hiding around corners, nice wide open streets, keep my distance, take care of all of this nonsense, good way of getting myself up a few levels, because that's what I need. Alright, I desperately need to level up as fast as possible because every level up right now is worth about 30 odd hit points to me because, yeah, when you take a rank of endurance and you're about level 50, that is 5 base bonus hit points just for the fact you've got an extra point of endurance plus another 0.5 for each level. Level 50, about 25 hit points. So, basically, yes, 30 hit points to go and that is not to be sniffed at. Also, didn't even realise this, by the way, right at the end of the last part, just to, you know, further reinforce, the curse is broken, we're now safe, everything's going to be fine, nothing's going wrong this week. The disease has wore off, so I've no longer got insomnia, I've no longer got parasites, everything is just lovely. Though that doesn't mean, of course, we're going to be, you know, taking anything too lightly, so right here, this is an excellent spot for me to be scouting out what's up ahead, because from up here, right on this corner, I should be able to see what's going on. Show me about the weather, but yeah. Keep your eyes open for anything that's moving. From here, I should be able to see pretty clearly if there's trouble. And yeah, that's a settlement over there, but you can't use it till power's restored. I don't know why, to be honest, but you just can't. So, there's the town. Plenty of ghouls in there, plenty of textures not loaded in either. But honestly, the path between here and there looks pretty peaceful to me. So, okay, that looks good. Let's flip and go. Also, just saw this in the distance and glad I noticed it. What a ball cat mine is it? Oh. Are we sure about what's happening right now? What? That was... We literally had a quest that said... Okay, Fallout 4 just... Where on earth did you just come from? There's... Okay, I've decided I'm just going to go, actually. I'm just going to... What was that? No, seriously, there was literally just a quest that said, take out all the Nuka-Lurks. And it said I'd completed the quest, meaning I've taken out the Nuka-Lurks. Now, the exception's supposed to be the eggs. I was about to say, I'm going to give the eggs a bit of, you know, distance. And again, getting the crits up is not a terrible idea, but okay, that's fine. That there, what you just saw, is not an omen. Okay, we're fine. Everything's under control, though I could really do with a crit, actually. And I wouldn't mind helping myself to the... There's something. Tell you what. Seriously, what on earth are you guys doing over there? That's... Okay, I kind of thought, having completed the kill everything, that's a Nuka-Lurk objective, I'd have killed everything. There was a Nuka-Lurk, but okay, fine, whatever. Also, if you're wondering why I want to go and get the, yes, queen meat ideally, there's a good reason for that. Let's talk about, endurance debuffs, because this is hilarious. My current health is 182. As I was saying a moment ago, if I boost myself by a point of endurance, I get myself another 30 points of health to my current and maximum health total. However, that works in reverse too. If I lose a point of endurance, I lose 30 points of health, which is why when I get peckish, that's an endurance -1 debuff, you see my health bar shudder a bit, and it goes down a certain amount. So, yes, let's just play that out a little bit here. How many points of endurance can I afford to lose? Well, about 6. If I lose 6 or 7 points of endurance due to debuffs, then officially my health goes under 0. Now, the game can't kill you, you won't drop dead in the game, but if I've understood the mod correctly, a little pop-up would appear on screen, top left, same spot as it always tells me about, you know, damage taken, health gained, saying, hey, the run's over. That can happen, okay? Because hunger gets out of hand bloody fast in this game, alright? Getting peckish, that's -1. Hungry, that's -2. The level after that, that's -4. Then -8. That's game over. Okay, I have got to have enough food on me. Because dying of starvation, that's a real thing that could happen. And yes, hilariously, on top of that, if someone were to give me money and I was right down to almost no health, then losing endurance on account of the scav magazine could kill me. I could die as a severe allergic reaction to money. That is entirely cocking possible. So, okay, let's just hope that doesn't happen, eh? For the time being, though, seriously, I want you guys to... I want this guy to come and... He won't come up. Great, just flipping. Can I just hit him in the shell? I can't. There we go, we got him. Okay, I want him. Oh, I'm now up to weary, which is not so good. And now I kind of actually want this guy to die slowly to me. Can I hit him in the... Yeah, I can hit him in the shell. For loads of hits. Go. 1, 2. That's 4-leaf clover. And boom. He's still dead, but now I've got 2 crits. That was good. Now just be very sure there's nothing else. I think we're fine. Go, go, go. And, ooh, I'll take 308 as well. That I will gladly take. That's going to be something decent on the combat armor front. But yeah, queen meat. That's the flipping good stuff. Alright, let's just cook that up and then we're golden. And for some reason she's got 2 weapons and some armor on her. I don't know. Queen's just flipping do. Okay, now what I wouldn't mind as well is a little bit more. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting my crits back. So I'm just going to run up to these guys, straight past them. And now I'd like one of them to hatch. There we go. You can die, buddy. You can die, buddy. Back to you in case we failed in some way. And 1, and 2, 2.5, and... Oh, was there a third? There might have been a third. Hang about. There was a third. That's fine. Almost up to 3. And we're golden. Okay, good. Good. Honestly, I'll take that. Ammo is getting a little bit on the low side, mind. But... okay. We can get out the back way, right? There is a back way out of here. Yes, there's a back way out of here. Good. Assuming no more cocking nuclear kings just decide to spawn out of cocking nowhere. So, alright, just... careful. Listen. Because this is positive. This is what we want. Okay, just check all of this out, and... I can't cocking say, but, yeah, we're moving up. Level 51. That's what we want. Just listen. Listen carefully. Move out towards Bradburton. This area is not actually that big. It's glowing over there. Something's casting a light. Don't know and I don't want to know. Just eyes open. Alright. The thing is, yeah, Nuka World is really not so big. Alright, just... yeah, the town's almost there. It's only not, you know, a little jog up the road. We're fine. Everything's fine. There's not going to be anything spawning that close by to a settlement anyway. And what we want is the southeast corner. That's where Rachel's tape is, which we may as well grab because it's a nice, safe, easy resolution to Kiddie Kingdom. Alright. Just some dust. It's fine. I would have expected to have run into at least 1 or 2 ghouls by now. And there is a... Oh! Pack Survivalist. Okay, yes, this is good. This is good news. Just sometimes you run into random raiders out in the waste. And they just help you. Alright, as long as you haven't declared war on them, they want to just help out. So, alright. He just fired, didn't he? He's firing on something. I mean, honestly, they might just take out a legendary. I may as well just, you know, check out what they're doing. Pack Survivalist is no joke. These guys are, you know, doing a good job. They're aware of something. Still firing. More pack. And they seem to have calmed down. Alright, these guys are a good early warning system. Alright, if they panic, I know I should be panicking. What's this, by the way? This is just, yeah, unmarked, so... Okay. They just took out... Ah! Just a random scavenger. Wait, no, that was... That's fine. That's fine. That wasn't the red of bad. That was just the red of, hey, you'd be stealing from these guys. No, seriously, what were you guys actually killing, by the way? Cooking station! Honestly, I'll kind of take that. Okay. Random scavenger. Well, if you guys are here to protect me, I do have a lot of meat that does need to be cooked up. That's no cocking joke, and... Okay, it was just a random scavenger. I was like, John! Don't pick up money. We've been over this. You will die. You can potentially die due to an allergic reaction to bottle caps. Okay, pick up instead ammo. Ammo is money. Okay, just pick up ammo instead of money. It's the same thing. Alright, a bullet must be worth at least 1 cap. So, any bit of ammo is good news. I may as well cook while I'm actually out here, because again, I'm just swimming in all of this right now. And seriously, the nuka look is going to be, yeah, 34. Not bad. Not bad at all. Just take care of that. Might get a bit of XP from this as well. It feels a bit cheap to be doing this much cooking, but you kind of have to. I mean, I need to cook this stuff, and I need the food. So, yeah, that's going to keep me fed for some time. That there. That's positive. Just make sure we're still as we should be. Yeah, we're fine. That wasn't gunfire. That was just, yeah, their footsteps. I want to get away from them, though, because I don't like this. And by the way, I'll be having that. Just a random scavenger on the outskirts. Okay. In the event of emergency, remember, we've got some pack over here. Yeah, those scavengers weren't actually hostile to me, but these guys are raiders, so they're hostile to everybody who's not me. So, that's fair, I suppose. Right. Remember, they're here. If need be, we can fall back to them. Seriously, though, where are the ghouls? Where are the cocking ghouls? I would have expected to have seen at least 1 by now. They just sort of, you know, roam the streets. Alright. We're fine. We're fine. We're not fine. Seriously, where are they? I should have seen 1 by now. Alright, Parch, that's fine. Just... Where's the motel? The motel is where she is. Rachel's place. It's somewhere around over here. This isn't it right now. This doesn't look quite right. That is... Nope, that's a gift shop. Pre-war money. That'd be a good thing. That's money that's not caps. That's consistent with what I want. Alright, just head in. And... Oh, 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 oh. Hello over there. Right, so you're just going to start appearing, are you? Right, you guys are just going to start appearing at some point. There's, okay, they're going to start coming up. That's fine. They're not aware of me yet. They're conceptually aware of me, but this is fine. We're not repeating the exact same mistake again. What we're doing instead is just, you know, getting some lovely everything set up, crits and whatnot. I'm wearing armor this time. These guys aren't so bad, aside from the ones that are. They are, actually. There's... He sounds close. There's definitely... I'm just going to fall back out of town for a second, because one of them definitely sounded a bit closer than I'd like. There we are, back to hidden. Yeah, I heard you, buddy. I heard you. Any chance of a legendary? Oh, not yet. Take a couple of shots. And... You are being obstructed by the playground, aren't you? And... Yes, you are. Give it another go. There we go, up to maximum everything. And you, buddy, are over there. Is that all we got? Okay, now this is what I wanted to say. Okay, this is precisely what I wanted to say. Just go for a couple more shots against you. Seriously, that's 80%. Just make it happen. And look at that. Idiosamon triggers 500 XP. That is as much as you get for, you know, well, more than you get for bloody quests. Can I hit you through the fence? Yes, we can. Good. And they're just coming up. They're just popping up out of the woodwork, and they can't find me because it's night and I'm wearing all my good gear. I'm almost the next level. This here was a good decision, aside from the fact they just kind of keep coming. There's a lot. There's a lot here. There is a lot. That's a car. Don't touch that. Seriously. There's more over there. Okay, and just take you out. Boom. Bonus 25% damage. This might be enough to push me straight up to the next level. There we go. Done. And back to hidden. Oh, bloody hell, aside from you. Okay, aside from the fact that now kind of coming from all angles, there's a lot here. I'm going to fall back for a second. Listen. I mean, honestly, you can't argue with the results. That's precisely what I want to happen. Just hang out at the edge of town at night, invisible, picking off ghouls who, yes, you got to remember, when I was in the hazmat suit, I lost a lot of stealth. Alright, didn't have shadowed, it was the daytime, didn't have chameleon. Now I've got all my extra toys, so, okay. That there is much better, and I think you know what happens now. Endurance, let's cocking go. Which brings me up to 220 out of 565. Okay, now we're recovering. Everything's fine. It's all under control. So, back into town. We've definitely broken the back of them. There's like one more basic feral in here. Alright, we might be able to get up to... I mean, that was half a level, basically, by itself. I mean, that makes me think. We might be able to get up to the next, or at least like halfway. I mean, that's not terrible. Just take you out too. 76 for nothing. It's all a bit quiet. And there's a withered. Take you out. Oh, that was 500. That was 2 Idiosavons in a row. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. Because plenty just going to be sitting right here in the middle of nowhere. Someone's around here. I see you. You're kind of heading in this direction, but you haven't found me yet, buddy. Oh, wait. I thought I heard something over to my left. Take you out. Don't get careless, John, and you know how this goes. Ghoul sees you, then, you know, 12 seconds later, he's on top of you. Something's really close to detecting me right now. Oh, it's you! Yes, this is... Okay, maybe I shouldn't... I'm starting to feel a bit nervous about being in here, actually. I don't actually like it. Oh, okay. I hear ya. I hear you, buddy. It's fine. Okay, this is more ghouls than I was actually... Listen. Careful. Yeah. I think this might be it. This is the southeast corner of town. Don't pick up the things. I see you here, buddy. Why did you go for the arm, John? That was not necessary. You're Rachel, right? There she is. I thought I just heard someone taking a step. I think I've pushed my luck far enough here. Alright, take Rachel's tape. I'll listen to it in a moment. I think it's time to go. Okay, this here has been a great success. But I don't want to push my luck, not with... You see, there's never-ending cocking wizards. Wizards are not joking around. They're not nothing. And there's... Oh. You're just a basic feral. I mean, this place doesn't generate them or anything. There's just a cocking lot of them. Okay. Retrace my steps. It's time to... There's another cocking one up there who's also just waking up for no well-explained reason. 80. I mean, one more on the way out just for luck. But you can see how well I'm doing in terms of, you know, sneaks, etc. Not one person has ever put me into danger yet. It's time to go, though. It's time to go. We've done really, really well. But that's enough. Okay. I mean, I say that. I need XP. Alright, what am I... Wait, what am I even on right now? Endurance is at 9 out of 10. So I can only boost endurance 1 more level. That's it. So 30 more hit points. But then, of course, after that point, I could start taking Life Giver, which is worth less, but 20 is still not nothing. It's still okay. Though, to be honest, once I get up to endurance 10, there is one thing I would like to be able to turn my attention to. Okay, maybe we just head around the outside a tiny bit more. As long as we're, like, you know, careful, then, yeah. That's woken up somebody. I see you, buddy. I mean, this is a lot of XP. This is too much XP to just leave on the table, isn't it? Yes, it is. I'm being sensible right now. Because it's not like XP grows on trees, aside from, you know, various times when it kind of does. You can get it from harvesting wood and making stuff out of wood. But, like, you know, for the most part, no, it doesn't. I need to trade anything, time, bullets, whatever, for XP. I need to level up. And I'm doing that right now, right here. Using a bunch of ghouls that seem incapable of... Don't go over there! There's a queen over in that lake. We do not want to get close to her. Also, seriously, where are the legendaries? There should have been, like, legendaries around here. Where are they? I don't know. There should have been. So, like... Alright. That's peculiar. I would 100% have expected to have seen a legendary by now. I mean, just probability-wise, they should have been showing up, so... It's possible I've just drained the town, pretty much. Are we good? Okay, I think we're about done. I think that's about as much as we can, You're dead, right? Yes, you seem pretty dead. I think that's as much as we can do. No. No, it's not, because you, buddy, just woke up. Just you, right? And, oh, another 500. I'm halfway to the next. I'm halfway to the next level up. I might be able to convert this town into 2 points of endurance. But if I take 1 slap from a ghoul, it's all kind of for nothing. But that's going to be true anywhere. I'm very, very confused right now. Okay, just head down here. Listen. VAT scan. I think that's about all we're going to get. Okay. I am happy with that. It's time to go. Because I don't really want to do random wasteland wandering in Nuka World. You know why? There's a lot of nasty stuff out here. Crickets, scorpions, stuff you don't want to mess with. I think we bank this at this point, alright? I'll leave the town. Peckish, you see, this is where we've got a problem. My health just dropped from 220 to 190 on account of peckish. If I didn't have food, then in about half an hour or whatever, that's going to drop down to 160. Then an hour or so after that, that would reach 100. Then about an hour after that, I just die. Okay? So I need to keep on top of conking food at this point. Yeah, the extra strength off Scav will be very useful for keeping me going in that regard. Yeah, keep on keeping on. Light is good. It's nice to have some light in the world. Scoot back round the way I came in. Alright, and if I could... Okay. Tiredness is... It's just the music, it's fine. Yeah, tiredness is getting a bit extreme. That's into the red at this point. That's hurting me a lot. So, it's time to go back home for a nap. On the way, though, there's one thing I would like to do. And I was about to set Molotovs to do it, but I don't actually have any. I've got 2 frag grenades, so okay. Because, yeah, if I scoot round the outskirts of the lovely nuke plant. Nothing, I thought I heard some scuttling there, but it's fine. Then, yeah, the central pass that goes between, like, you know, all of the lands. I'd like to clear it out. There are some ants there. That would be some XP. Alright, that there. That's not so bad. Just head straight down the road. The end of this road is, yeah, the gunner, who we already took out. So, this should be nice and peaceful. Though, I don't know, I'm feeling in an odd mood today, because a cocky nuclear king just, like, teleported into existence above my face. And that would have... Okay, with my armor, I would have survived that hit. 1 slash from a nuclear king's not going to kill me, but still, I felt like... That was just the score, right? That was just the score, I think. I think we're fine. Okay, no trouble, nice and quiet. I also very quickly listened to Rachel's tape, just basically saying, hey, I'm Oswald's friend, I went to find a cure for being a ghoul, turns out there's no such thing. Oswald, I want you to leave Kiddie Kingdom, which is, you know, going to be very bloody convenient if we want to persuade him to leave without a fight. So, here we go. This here's the central path, linking all the lands together. And that's just a bird stuck in a tree, obviously. I would like this to be something I can use. And I think there's just a handful of ants over here. Problem is, when I say handful of ants includes swarms. Swarms are not nothing. Seriously, it's fine. Ignore the green. It's not rads yet. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. What precisely are you doing out here? Because you are not... It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Where are they? I've literally seen the swarm through this gate. Okay, the fact that there's bloodworms around, I don't appreciate. Okay, while I'm passing by, I've got the tape. I'm not that exhausted yet. Let's go deal with Kitty Kingdom, because we're almost done at this point. The last stage of the tunnels is really not so dangerous, and I've already cleared out this place, so... Okay, hazmat suit back on, possibly for the last time, because... Okay, let's discuss some thinking here. The hazmat suit is amazing when it comes to, you know, not dying on account of rads. Not dying on account of rads is not my biggest concern right now. It isn't, not even the slightest. I've got a lot of health bar, I can fill it with rads before I start becoming concerned. So, yes. For the most part, we should probably move over to a bit of lead-lined armor, though, irritatingly, you need science to craft that, that's going to be an issue. Or, in the event of high rad areas, power armor. Still perfectly decent rad resistance, combined with proper damage resistance. Probably a better balance between the two. Ah! This would be why I didn't see the ants. Because this isn't a... John, this isn't a cocking door. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. Where's the... There's the door. The door's over there. That's fine. There's the swarm I saw. Yeah. Okay. So... That was just a car ride. It's fine. Oh, there's two of them. Oh, I don't like that. I don't... Also, that was a drop. I mean, not a terrible drop, but still. Yeah, there's the rads coming in. Okay. Okay. I mean... I kind of want these bastards to go down. Well, I'm literally right here. Yeah, go on. About right. Over there, that should do the job. And... Okay, that was... Okay, I also did a lot of damage to... I don't know, a bloodworm for some reason, which is interesting. And oh, I didn't mean to do any of that. None of that was what was intended, but like, I guess I'll take it. And you go down too, buddy. Yeah, you going down? Lovely, excellent. Back to hidden. I did not mean to cause a massive explosion. But I tell you what, I shan't cock and say no. Right, back in here. This area should now be completely cleared out. Alright, we have been through this entire area. This is fine. Yeah, we came up here. Corpses are still present. Time to get down to the tunnels. And amazingly, I'm going to have to go back to... Just the sprayer. I'm going to have to go back to... Yes, the source of my great disgrace. Because that's actually the best way, to my mind, the safest place to enter the tunnels. Because the best way is arguably the secret entrance along the car track, but then a car might hit me. I'm not having a car hit me. So, as a result of that, I'm going back to the spot where the clown booped me on the ass, and as a result of that, I took 10 million points of damage. Because, of course, I cocking am. Oh, there he is. Yep, followed the exact same route, and this bastard is still here. This is the guy. This is the guy who slapped me. A clown, armed with a baby rattle, just sort of slapped me on the ass, and that basically took away a third of my cocking health bar. But, yeah, we just head in this direction. Listen, because technically I haven't been this way before. But this should be a-okay at this point. Yep, there we go. And here we are. One open door to the employee tunnels. The third area, didn't think I was needing to be coming here at all, but as it turns out I do. This area is actually surprisingly, almost weirdly safe. So just step inside and apparently I'm ready to claim the hall. Down over here, for the time being at least, we're up to 223. That's honestly fine. Yeah, we can put most of my gear back on straight away. We'll need the, we'll need the hazmat suit later. Now I can't cocking see, but it's fine. Yeah, go for the bonus stealth in this part of the world. There's going to be one nearby to where I start. And in fact, if I've got this right, there might just be 2 ghouls in this entire area that I need to deal with. So there's, yeah, there you go. One stalker. You, buddy, go down. Nice and easy. It's nice to have my crits back. No sign of any trouble. That way is blocked. Now we just move in. And seriously, ammo's getting low. But fortunately, I've done most of what I need to do. Now, please, please don't get sick. 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 And it might roll the dice for me getting sick in a second. Alright. Little underground area. Tiny farm that somehow works despite, you know, there not being sunlight. But this area should be safe. Unless I'm really forgetting something. We should be fine. This area is like, you know, it's a plot area that tells you the plot and doesn't screw you over. So just keep on keeping on. And we should be good. Hero radio. Yeah. I think there's only one more. But I don't trust anything. You never bloody know. Right, I have to put the hazmat suit back on at this point because, yeah, there is rads in this one area at the end. So hazmat suit's going back on, and I will not say no to ammunition. I was about to say, no, that's fusion cells. I don't use that. John, ammo is currency at this point. Don't take fusion cores though; they might weigh a bit too much. So okay, we go through to the snooker room. Loop around here, and in just a second, we should have... Hello there, Oswald. And... Oh, sorry, I turned down the voice volume. Right, because yes, that was in the area. Okay, you can't hear what Oswald's saying, because I turned the voice volume right down, which I shouldn't do, because, yeah, the barks are actually rather useful. Okay, I'm just going to fix that quickly.
Sorry, I know you can't help it. Just have to hold out till she gets back with a cure. Then we'll drive the raiders out and get the farm back in order. We'll fix this. I promise. There. Back in character. I need to prepare some more surprises for our visitor. So I'll leave you to find your way out.
And there we go. Oswald disappears. He's a nice lad, is Oswald. And that's it. I can now leave. Okay, I could go and kill this guy, though, yeah, you can't shoot him from here, because this is supposed to be like a solid window, and that would get me a key that I could potentially have some use out of, but I don't actually need it. That's just the tunnel key. I'm just going to retrace my steps, because I know this area is safe, and yeah, there's a sprayer over there. I wasn't sure whether I might need to come down and take care of this. There's a terminal that lets you turn off the sprayers, but Oswald just turns them straight back on again, so it's completely cocking pointless. The point is, you come across Oswald, and you're done. So, I'm just going to go straight back out again. We're going, John, put your cocking armor back on. But yeah, as that last guy isn't legendary, honestly, no point at all.
Your asinine assault won't be dissuaded. Then I guess it's time for our final act. Join me on the roof of King Cola's castle, and we'll see an end to this production.
There we flippin' go. I now get to confront Oswald. The elevator that was locked down backstage in the theatre, that is now operational again. Don't get sick. Do not get sick. Do not get sick. Please do not get cocking sick. I might get sick in a second, we'll have to see. But I've got Rachel's tape, meaning I can just say to him, hey, it's cool. Rachel's, well, okay, Rachel's dead, so that's not cool. But, like, she wanted you to leave. Off you pop. Land belongs to me. No more trouble. Let's cocky go. And also, John, when we say put your armor back on, don't put your armor back on. You're about to go through cocking Kitty Kingdom. Take the armor straight back off again. Alright, back out to where we were. And you know what? I've decided you don't get to have a head anymore. Or at least, like, half a head. Okay, I feel better now. So back to the theatre, no trouble, and do not forget on the way past, yes, legendaries are a new form of currency, and honestly, they're not even that great. That's like, what, about 25 weight to value ratio, which is fine, if hardly spectacular, but go on, I'll take it. It's effectively a form of money to me now. So, elevator opens up to the top we go. I'm keeping the hazmat suit on. Purely because I can't remember whether Oswald generates rads himself or whether he's got any sprayers up there. I don't believe either is the case, but just in case, we may as well. And yeah, you can do this with a hard speech check too, but I thought, you know what? If we're going to... No, not peckish, unacceptable. Sort that out right now. I will... Oh yeah, there's rad barrels up there. I thought their cooking might be. Right, just eat basically anything, it's fine. And then just move straight on. Alright, this is why we're wearing the hazmat suit. Right, Oswald! Hello there, buddy.
You raiders are all the same. You come into someone's home, steal their belongings, and kill those they care about. I'm not going to let you kill any more of my friends. This is our home, not yours.
Oswald is magnificent. I love him. And yes, we're going to end this without bloodshed. Aside from all the ghouls I've killed so far, which admittedly must number over 100 at this point. But in my defense, one of them really gave me a slap back.
I'm not your enemy. This can end without bloodshed.
We've defended this place for over 200 years. Do you think you're the first outsider I've met that's chosen to brand feral ghouls as monsters? How many of them have you needlessly slaughtered while ignorantly thinking you're doing the world a favor?
Look, I can tell you, for absolute cocking certain, they were trying to kill me too. Alright? I'm so sorry, but it's a bit late.
Ghouls like your friends. It's too late for them. The radiation changed them forever.
So you're admitting my friends are sick, and yet you try to kill them anyway? I'd say that makes you the only monster around here.
And yes indeed, it's not a sickness, it's radiation, and I've got a tape that can prove it.
Rachel's dead. Here, she left this for you.
She's dead? No. No! My poor Rachel. How could I allow her to leave my side on such a difficult journey alone? This is all my fault. Well, that does it then. It's up to me to leave here and find the cure myself. I'll gather what remains of my friends, and we'll leave this place in your care. Don't worry about the radiation. It will no longer be a burden to you and your kind. Here, you should have this. Consider it an apology for misjudging you.
Admittedly, it is a bit odd that he says, hey, I'm going to go and find the cure myself, when the whole point of the tape I just gave him was Rachel said, there is no cure, but that's fine, because actually there are some societies out there who are tolerant of ghouls who aren't feral. So, you know what? Maybe just go and make a new life doing that. But no, he just kind of ignores that and says, well, off to find the cure then. But alright, if he wants to do that, that's okay. Sword of Wonders, of course, is a legendary. It is basically the, penetrating Chinese sword with a couple of mods on it. So we won't be using that, of course. The hat, however, is... Oh, this is sad. Also, it's got... That's not how hats work, but okay. Oswald's top hat is spectacular. And I guess if you really wanted a rule lawyer, you could say it was okay for me to wear, because it's not a legendary piece, alright? There's no such thing as a legendary top hat, and there's no such legendary effect as increases wearer's movement speed by 10%. But I'm not going to be using it, because if I start using that, then I could argue the same thing for unique legendary power armor, and that's just a can of worms. We won't be using it, not least as... Well, actually, it didn't used to take a Ballistic Weave, because I'm using the Ballistic Weave Hat Mod, linked to the description below if you want to have, you know, more choice of hats you can put the weave on, then, yeah, probably this could take a weave. But I'm not going to use it. It seems a bit better than it should do with, you know, 10% movement and perception and charisma all in one go. No, we'll be leaving that be. Though I might sell it for money. Yes, that's certainly a thing I could do.
Farewell.
And there he goes with a lovely, lovely flash. Job flipping done. So now we just need to assign a gang. Spectacular. Again, glad I'm using the hazmat suit because there are a couple of rad barrels right here. So just head over to... Okay, I thought I was supposed to be going upstairs. I wasn't. Okay, I wasn't supposed to be going upstairs at all. I was supposed to be coming out here. Lovely. So, did he give me a key at some point? I guess he must have done. So, okay, here we go. Signal Flagpole, and we've already given 2 worlds to the operators, but it's very important that we make sure one gang is the clear loser. And those losers are the disciples, because they're the melee specialists, and we don't like that. So, I tell you what, this place is really super colourful. We'll give this one to the pack. And if we're very lucky, come on, Idiot Savant. Come on, Idiot Savant. Come on, Idiot Savant. Let's hear that laugh, because in a second, we'll officially have succeeded, and... Nope, just 436. So, okay, less from that than from a single ghoul if Idiot Savant does trigger. And, ooh, the view from up here is... it's nice. So, okay. Now it's definitely time for me to head back to base, because I'm getting exhausted, and that's going to become a problem sooner rather than later. You know, I keep remembering, at the start of this episode, a Mirelurk King just sort of appeared in the sky in front of me, and almost flipping killed me, and it just hasn't really sunk in yet. That could have been the end. That could have just been the end right there, because the game just invented an enemy in front of me, having specifically told me, okay, you've taken out all the Nuka-Lurks. And by the way, I know he said no more rads, so I don't need the hazmat suit anymore, but like I cooking trust Fallout 4 to not just, you know, spawn ghouls, spawn rads, spawn cocking Nuka-Lurk kings out of cocking nowhere. No. We're taking the nice, safe, careful route out. Same route I came in. Alright, we're not taking any cocking risks. Also, on the way out, do not forget, yeah, cash registers. Check for flipping cash. Pre-war money does not trigger scav, but it does effectively act as, yes, a very useful, weight-free tradable. And... no, that's just water. It's not a rad sprayer. Fallout 4 isn't screwing me over today. It already did with the Mirelurk King. But, like, you know, not a second time at the bare minimum. Alright, so now we are safely outside. Okay, we can take off the hazmat suit and possibly for the very last time. Because, yeah, I'm not sure why we'd need to again, aside from maybe the odd Radstorm-related emergency. We'll keep it... what the flip was that? What was that visual effect? What just happened? Does that happen if you're really tired? I honestly don't know. Right, that'd be news to me if so. Anyway, as I was saying, we're keeping the hazmat suit, but let's take it off for now. I think it is as well. I just saw a little, yeah, blur in a second. What? Rad rat. Okay, that's fine. No need for trouble with them. I don't like how close to detecting me. That all... no, that's fine. That's operator survivalist, alright. Them being here is good news. Because that means there's nothing else bad around. Because if there was, they'd be murdering it. Okay, life is good. I'm getting tired. Okay, I need to sort this out. But, on my way back home, I want to nip in to Dry Rock Gulch. Because, 1, there's a stash waiting for me there. And 2, I'm pretty sure I forgot something ludicrously important when I was there last. Oh, it is as well. I'm down to exhausted. I didn't realise it had got that bad. Right, okay. So I'm now down to agility -2, AP refresh down. I literally can't sprint. Luck -2, strength -4. Okay, so I'm only just okay in terms of weight capacity. Yeah, okay. It's definitely time to grab what I need and then head home. Because if I can't sprint anymore, then yeah, if there's trouble, I, you know, can't run away from it, which is definitely a problem. Okay, time to cock and go. Just in, out, job done. Here we go. Right here, where the crickets were, there is 1 star core. Do not forget that. We're going to be needing it down the line. There's the giddy-up kid. That's absolutely fine. I assume that quest marker is there. It is. There's the stash. We're fine. Everything's under control. Lovely. So, what have you got for me, guys? So, ammunition. That we can sell. Bottle caps. That we're not cocking touching. 1 night vision hardened handmade sniper rifle. I mean... I'd normally take it to sell, but I'm kind of exhausted right now, so no. Giant number of, tickets and tokens. 1 victory, which is sort of fine. Honestly, yeah, the tribute stashes are pretty much garbage. There's just no real point in coming to visit them. Okay, back in town, need to also nip inside the new Arcade nice and fast. 1 star core. So that should bring me up to, I believe, 4. Yep, there we go. 4 of them. Spectacular. Before we're done with Nuka World, I need 20. So, being 20% of the way there, before we even start, that'll flippin' do. And on top of that, I've been gathering up tickets. So, okay, let's see if anything good has shown up here in the Nuka Cave prize terminal. Yeah, I've got 3,000 tickets. 5,000 gets you a mini nuke, which is okay. Other than that, yeah, you can get this stuff anywhere, to be honest. So, why you'd want to be spending tickets on it, I'm not sure. And then the lower levels, you're dealing with, yeah, souvenirs. There is also the paddle bat thing and the acid soaker as weapons, but both of them are absolutely terrible, and you'd never use them over a decent normal gun. So, honestly, yeah, I wasn't expecting much, but I was wondering if maybe I could pick up a cheap mini nuke. I couldn't remember what they cost. The real point all along was, yes, I wanted to get myself that star core. So, I've now got that. I've not forgotten it. I've not forgotten the one in Dry Rock Gulch either. We're good. Alright, back in the market, and yes, Aaron, I desperately need ammunition. Okay, only 53,308, which is really my bread and butter. So, okay, let's see what else we've got for trade. Here we go. Let's start using some of that pre-war money, backed up by ammo types I'm not using, backed up by even more legendaries, and there we go. We get the ammo we need, and on top of that, I get rid of every single cap. We are down to 0, as we should be. And same thing over at Shelby, so everything she's got for everything I don't need. Oh, I'm going to need to come up with another 78 caps from somewhere, though. Alright, I'll toss her a couple of drugs, but she wants to give me 8 caps in change. That there is unacceptable. I will be taking my change in ammo instead. I need to make sure that I'm taking my change in ammunition, not caps. Otherwise, Scav could kill me one day. It's a good habit to get into. Oh, and I hadn't realised, these guys have got tons of pre-war money in their cash registers. Oh, this is magnificent. I can actually use this to trade with them, the stupid losers. Look at that. 14 more shots in the 50 caliber. Spectacular. Okay, ammo is now looking much healthier. I think I need a bloody good night's sleep. Oh, it's good to be cocking back, because it is always a worry in the back of my mind that, you know, one of these days, Fallout 4 is just going to crash, and that's going to be really unfortunate for figuring out how to, you know, determine what continuity is. Because if I take a big hit, and then the game crashes, then what do we do? Because the hit has to stand, but I think we'd have to bring back, you know, the true health counter from the old YOLOs. But hopefully, it won't come to that. Hopefully, Fallout 4 will behave. And, yes, I cocky deserve a nap right now. I'll take a good solid 9 hours just because I am absolutely exhausted. So, okay. Come on, game. Be nice. Let's have no illness. Alright, I'm not hungry. I'm not thirsty. I'm fine. I'm enjoying not being ill, and I'm definitely ill. Oh, good. It's weakness. Excellent. I love weakness. It's my favourite one, because it means I take more damage, and that's something I really can't afford to do right now. The one advantage to weakness is it wears off the fastest of all the diseases, so that'll be gone sooner rather than later. Okay, we're back to how we should be. Let's take stock, because I've got an announcement to make. Level 51, 220 hit points, looking better, and we're most of the way towards level 52 as well. That's good. We are starting to stabilise. Alright, next level up will be up to 250, but at that point, that's it. There's not much more I can do aside from taking all 3 ranks of, yeah, Life Giver. And in terms of where we are in Nuka World, yeah, 2 worlds remaining. Safari Adventure, up in this direction, and Galactic Zone over here. Now, you're probably expecting me, John, the king of bad ideas, to deliver a really stupid idea right now, but no. I'm about to do something that I wish I didn't have to do, but I feel like it's sensible. I'm about to retreat, for the simple reason that, yeah, I feel like I am better off not doing the rest of Nuka World right now. The best thing I can do is back off and come back when I'm in better shape. Let's start off with Safari Adventure over here. Alright, that's filled with Gator Claws. They're effectively reskinned Death Claws. They've got about the same health as, say, an Alpha Deathclaw, a bit more than a basic one, but less armor for whatever reason. They are, in theory, hard-countered by my staggering rifle, and in theory is, you know, doing a lot of heavy lifting in that sentence. It's a probability. It might not work. They are going to try and ambush me in narrow pathways. In order to do Safari Adventure safely, I really need a jetpack, because that area is filled with buildings, hedges, huts, shacks, things I could retreat onto that would give me a massive advantage. I feel like jetpack would make that way, way safer. And as for the Galactic Zone, honestly, that might be the last thing I do in the whole of the run. The Galactic Zone is a nightmare. Robots that fire explosives, turrets everywhere, tight spaces, and even a jetpack doesn't buy me that much of an advantage, because there's not that much I can hide on top of. Alright, this is the only Nuka World where they've got projectiles as standard. The Galactic Zone, I'm not even thinking about right now. But you know what I am thinking about? Just looking down at the bottom left of the screen there, it looks to me like I have got a whole bunch of health bar with nothing going on. It looks to me like rads might not be my biggest concern at the moment. It looks to me like actually I could afford to take a fair few rads and it not really be an issue in the slightest. And on top of that, if I could find a way of, say, weaponizing rads, turning more and more rads into a benefit, that could be a very good strategy. So, ladies and gentlemen, I have a plan. Step 1, make sure I've got everything I need to take with me, because we're leaving Nuka World. Alright, we are retreating. We're taking the good stuff with us. Crippling combat rifle can come too. The rest of this stuff, yes, you can come. We want to get you up to snuff, buddy. So, okay, that's your lot. I don't really need the swatter at this point. That should be a-okay. Because yes, as soon as you're over, boss, you can leave anytime you want to. Just go back to the monorail, hop on, take yourself back to the Commonwealth. No trouble whatsoever. Come back later, wrap it all up. In fact, one of the final tasks they give you is go back to the Commonwealth and do a couple of jobs there. So you're always supposed to be able to come in and out as much as you want to. Far Harbour, even more so. Far Harbour, you can arrive, take one look at the place, say, you know what? No, actually, turn around, get back on the boat, leave. That is 100% a-okay. All the DLC campaigns in this game are built to be kind of, you know, dip in, dip out as much as you want. You do not need to hang around. So, yes. Yes, yes, yes. That there might be an interesting idea. I think there's a very good chance that I might end up finishing flipping Far Harbour before I finish Nuka World. I think Far Harbour could actually be a really interesting place to think about going next. Because, yep, the station's now open, chain door downstairs from the platform is open, this here elevator works, so, okay. It's been fun, but goodbye Nuka World for now. I will be back, maybe, one day. If I don't come back, it's because I died, quite possibly in Far Harbour, because, honestly, I think in a way, Far Harbour is easier than Nuka World. Like, I know it doesn't sound like it, because there's a lot of really nasty stuff in Far Harbour, but Far Harbour is easier to route efficiently. You know what? Screw it. Let's hold off that discussion until we get a bit closer, but I have a plan. I have a series of plans. I have plans within plans, and there's no way they can all go wrong. And the doors close. Goodbye, terrifying Monsterland. Hello, Commonwealth. Okay, we're back. Just be careful. The enemies here shouldn't really respawn, but as we've established, God only knows what's going to happen in Fallout 4. Sometimes stuff just happens. Sometimes rad scorpions just appear. Sometimes my alert kings fall out of the cocking sky. But today, the gods have smiled upon me, and bloody hell, it's nice to be back. It's nice to be back in the base game. Oh, bloody hell. Boston, I have missed you. And you know what's really nice about the Commonwealth? The fact I can just say, hey, I'd like to be over there now, because the teleporter works again. Doesn't work from the DLC campaigns. It's too far away and you can't access the map. But from here, oh, we could start fast traveling again. I love it. Oh, flip me, I'm home. Oh, guys, you have no idea how nice it is to see you. Now. Time to just check something nice and fast here, which is... yes, good. I did bother to bring the Brotherhood of Steel armor back to base here. Because, okay, there's not really much I can do in terms of power armor modification. The simple reason being, you need science to do almost all of it. And science is some way off for me. And oh my flippy goodness, look at all these guns I will never, ever, ever use. Alright, let's get these over to Diamond City right now. Also, I know I can never use it, but I'm keeping Oswald's top hat. Alright, I just like it. Oswald's a star, we're keeping his hat as a memento. Okay, this is interesting. Just bought some ammo from, yes, our lovely store robot friend over there. But I realised, yeah, the powered Raider left leg that's being replaced by the powered combat armor left leg... this laddie cannot take shadowed. It's just not allowed. I can have sleep, that's great. But this can take shadowed, increasing my stealthiness. Now that's lovely. Aside from one thing, can't help but notice there. The Brotherhood of Steel is available, and it doesn't have any actual requirements. Is that a bug, or is that supposed to be happening? Well, I've had to dig through the wiki, and I'm not sure. I think this might be an old Creation Club thing I had installed once upon a time, and I thought I'd stripped all the Creation Club stuff out, so, okay. We're just going to pretend we can't see this, because I'm not sure it's supposed to be here. And yes, tragically adding lead lining to even the most basic gear calls for science, so I cannot give myself lead lining on any of my armour whatsoever. In which case, nip home and grab myself a giant pile of trash. Okay, just also sort of ran into a raider on my way to cocky Diamond City. This is what happens when the cocky this guy dies. It's fine. It's fine, right? She didn't shoot me, did she? Nope, still 220. We're fine. Just cocky random raider just spawned on the main road between my house and my town. Bloody cocking hell. As I was saying before I got cocking jump scared, yes, combat armor means I can now have more shadowed than I used to. Spectacular. And as nice as it would be to have the Brotherhood of Steel, because that would actually give me a tiny bit of rad resistance, I'm just not sure it's actually supposed to cocking be there. And once again, the game's not letting me build the thing I've got the materials to build. Okay, someone suggested this might be because some of these materials are inside quest items, but I don't know what I've got that's a quest item that's got fiberglass or oil in it, so... okay, is anyone selling anything useful? There we go. Bit more oil, bit more fiberglass. Something questy must be made out of this stuff. So, there we go. Sleek and improved movement speed. Love it. And there we go. One bit of gear gets swapped out for another. I am losing a tiny amount of damage resistance overall. But, wait, no I'm not, because... wait, left arm versus... sorry, I was comparing the wrong things. Yes, these two are the two I'm supposed to be comparing. So, I'm saving myself, like... 5 weight. Combat armor is so much lighter than Raider. So, yes, I'm gaining damage resistance, I'm gaining energy resistance, and I'm gaining back 5 pounds of weight. Spectacular. And with that, we are back home and feeling good. Oh my goodness, it's nice to be home, rested, all the rest of it. But. Okay, so, I've only bought myself a temporary reprieve here. Out of the frying pan into the fire, as they say. Because we're making our way to Far Harbour next week, ladies and gentlemen, and that's not going to be fun either. But, I would say arguably, with my character in their current state, with plenty of rads I can comfortably take on board, it's not a bad time to go visit Far Harbour. Again, we can back out if we need to. Don't forget, we can go in, do a bit, come back. On the way, however, I'd like to try and pick up some XP. Because as soon as I hit level 52, we can boost our endurance up another level. And then, oh my, then we're going to be in good shape. Base of 10, plus 3, off scav. Now that's not bad. Back up to 250 health. And, yeah, at this point, we don't really want to be using the hazmat suit anymore. Instead, my new best friend, power armor. Which is going to deny me the benefits of, yeah, powered. It's going to mean I lose the benefits of my 2 cunning pieces. It's going to mean I don't actually have access to camouflage. But it's not as bad as you might think. okay, power armor is not exactly a massive clunky tank. Me in power armor, I can still be pretty bloody sneaky. It's a good balance between power and rad resistance, which is what you're going to be needing in Far Harbor. Though, one small thought actually. Okay, good, we've got some fusion cores. Might need a handful more. I've got like maybe, yeah, 6 or so in total. So, okay. A trip needs to be planned, because when I'm out there, I'm not going to have that many fusion cores. I'm going to burn through them super fast, actually, because, oh yeah, when you think about it, I'm going to be using VATs. Using AP burns fusion cores, like, okay, I need to come up with a new plan to replace the new plan, because this might need a little bit of preparation. So, join me next week, ladies and gentlemen. I'll come up with an even better plan by then, and we'll figure out how the hell we're gonna make Far Harbor work. But seriously, when we get there, I'll discuss why we're going there right now, because there's one thing in particular I want to grab there. Something that could make me powerful enough, I suspect, to just be able to blast my way through the toughest stuff left in Nuka World, the base game, everything. So, we will start talking about the grand ultimate new and improved plan next week. Hopefully, you join me for that. But in the meantime, I've been John, this has been many a true nerd, and this has been Fallout 4, You Only Live Once. Thank you very much, and goodbye.
Ah, we have got a gate key here, and then we have got... I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake! This is going to take all of my skill and cunning as a hunter to sort out... Die, you mooing bastards! Die! Die! Go away. Go away, nobody likes you. That was a good idea till it wasn't.